store for us today? Welcome, everyone. We're here at the Daskalaka Center. I'm Vern Lundquist, here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wilson. What's your take on this, Bill?
The story here is a matchup at off guard. Number 10 is a wonderfully talented shooting guard. This guy has such a will to win. He plays the game with joy, and he never stops working to improve. Number 24 is also a top quality two guard. He's such a hard worker out there, and he can do a little bit of everything. A great competitor.
Okay.
Both of them are great
I'm all
competitors.
set up.
It should be a compelling game to watch.
All right. I think we're back. Should put my headphones on, but I don't think I'm going to tonight. All right, now where did I leave off? Stop indeed. Let's catch up on where we were last time. Yeah, so we started year 2. We ended year 1. We watched the national championship. They did not win at all, unfortunately. That is propaganda. They did not win at all. They did in the year number 2, and they did get the number 1 ranking going into the season, but they did lose in overtime of the national championship game. Hey, Heels fan, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so year 2 ended. We did not have any recruits going into the off season. We were able to pull 2 JUCOs, or no, 1 JUCO and 1 recruit. So if I look at our team, let's take a look. That is in teams, rosters. It was a rough year, but the number 1 player on our team this season is the JUCO we signed, Kobe Castro. He's 6'10", 240 pounds of pure muscle, and he plays the center position at 67 overall. We come down here. We also were able to recruit, who was it? I'm kind of blanking. Was it Milos Rudakis? No. Dwayne Posey? No. Bowens? I think it was Bowens. I think Alfredo Bowens was the other player we recruited. It was a 2-star center, yeah. So he's got F potential. It's rough days for us in the recruiting department. We've got to do better. Keep grinding, man. Welcome, Henry Adams. Good to see everybody here tonight. Yeah, we've got to keep grinding. We start off with a tough task against the number 1 team in the country in their home court. Did finish again the year 2nd in the country after losing to Arkansas. We got to play both of these teams in our first 2 games. So we played the runner-up and the champ in our first 2 games. We'll see how that goes. Currently, we're trying to recruit 2 JUCO players, as well as we're looking at, I think, yeah, 6 seniors. We have 6 scholarships total to offer. We've offered 5. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any of these players. You can see we're not even number 1 for any of them. And a lot of them are pretty close to being 100% for the school they're currently getting recruited by. Even these JUCO players like BJ Gossley, Georgia's currently leading on him. We have 1 single player we are number 1 for, so this is going to be pretty tough. We'll see if we can go ahead and get into it and make something happen. But first, we got to get into this St. Mary's game. I do want to look at my coaching. Where is it? Management. And situational lineups, first of all. So we have our starter lineup, and then we have our bench lineup. I want to make sure, let's see. This should be McRae, Parker, and Smiley. And then Reed and Posey. McRae, Smiley, Posey playing the 4, Reed playing the center, and then it should be, who's the backup? It is Parker. Yeah, where is Parker? Parker is 6'5", and we have McRae at 6'6". But he's a little smaller in stature than Parker, so we're going to keep Parker at the 3. This is what I want to have be my bench lineup. And then I think for coach profile, that's what we want to change. What did it do? There we go. We are going to be running a 2-3 zone this year. We're going to see how long we can get away with 2-3 zone, and then we're going to switch out of it to man. That's going to be our first, instead of going 3-2, 2-3 man, or yeah, I think that's how we did it last year. This year we're going to do 2-3 man only. I don't want to even mess with the 3-2 zone. I don't think. We'll see. It depends if I feel like the team's got good shooting, but we still can't contend with them in man coverage. That's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and hop into this, though. Let me make sure all the sound is correct. I think we're good. Might be a little high. Let me bump it down. We had it a little higher. Last stream, we watched the national championship game. That was awesome. By the way, today is not a college shirt, so I like to do this tradition of wearing a different college shirt every stream if I can. This is my Cowboys shirt, so that's what I'm wearing. Again, I believe that's another thrift find. Most of my shirts are thrift finds. As we will see Paulus Morauskas in his senior season, 89 overall. This St. Mary's team is loaded. And in real life, if you look at their roster, they're going to be loaded in real life too. I did a spreadsheet for the players to see what their positions will be. They lose one single player this year, and he's arguably their worst 1 through 6 player. So he starts currently, but he's not even getting starter minutes. He's actually getting 6-man minutes. And yeah, he is definitely, I think, their worst player out of those 6 players. So I think it should be a pretty interesting season next year for them. No Gonzaga in the WCC anymore as we lose our second tip-off. Very shocking. We've not done a very good job of getting tip-offs in our first 2 games of the year. And they kick it out. Dylan Shaw, wide open 3. He's finally in the starting lineup as he should have been, and he knocks down the first 3. We might not be in a 2-3 zone for long tonight. So we're going to set up our offense here. We got to run, but we can only run after made baskets, or missed baskets, that is. As that's a really nice move. We got a double team on us. Skip it out. Range for 3. Can't answer back. This is McKeon Pavilion, of course. Probably one of the most difficult places to play in the country. I think St. Mary's home winning percentage is insane. As that's their 7'3" big man. McKeever getting the shot up, and he gets his own miss, as he does often in real life. We're going to have to do a little better on the boards today if we want to have a chance to win. I didn't like what I saw there. And we get it out to our best player, Kobe Castro, but I'm going to be honest, not a lot of room for him, so we're going to take that elbow jumper, and we just don't have shooting on this team. Now, I do think, depending on how the season starts going, we may sim a lot faster than we did last season, as McKeever up and under, showing some skill. Looks like he's ready to take that next big role in a Randy Bennett offense. I'm going to call another pick and roll with Castro. It's not there. Castro getting into the paint. Nothing going. I haven't really figured out how to run an offense in this game yet. Range. Nice move. Trying to get to the rim and can't finish. It's looking like this may be a pretty quick game if I do say so myself. Dent pulling up for 3. We finally get... Oh, we don't even get a rebound there. That's Dylan Shaw on the board. Out to Mikey Lewis, who misses the 3. And we'll get the rebound. Really dangerous play. And we get to the rim. No, should have just taken that. Tried to do a move because I thought they were going to get me. Does anybody know how to play offense in this game, man? I have really struggled to get a reliable offense going. And I think we got to stop driving. They've got so much height on this team. But I don't think we have the shooting to shoot outside the height either. That's kind of the big issue right now. I don't know how to do dribble moves super well. We can do triangle. That does like a crossover. Ooh, a little half spin. Get around outside. Try to go baseline. It's not there. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be good. 2-7. We're extending our pressure as we always do, especially against a team like St. Mary's. We know they like to play slower pace. They're gonna get it out. Dylan Shaw wide open, takes the 3, and Dylan Shaw currently is money with 6 points. I think one more 3 that's wide open, we're gonna have to shift to a man-to-man. I didn't even think I tried to go 3-2 this game. Like I was saying, that's kind of back out of it. Try to get him down on the post, low block, out range 3. can't convert, and it's looking like we're getting blown out. The first game against Arkansas was close for a minute, and then it was not close, as McKeever misses a wide open shot, gets his home board, and goes up with it again. We're just getting crushed down low. We're getting crushed from the shooting outside. Not a good start to this game. And I think we got to get our bench in. How do I do that? I always come back into this game and I forget how to set my bench up. There we go. Didn't mean to shoot that. I meant to pump fake. The bench is walking onto the court right now. The bench is on the court. Oh, that's funny. All right, we're going to set up this 2-3. I like it so far. This has been a much better possession of defense for the 2-3. We've got a guy on the shooter. He's got really high bars. Was that 3 bars? Dent outside, and he misses. So we have forced everybody outside of Dylan Shaw to miss. And we get a jam down the lane. Okay. 4-12. Honestly, all things considered so far, I'm not upset. And we'll get a timeout from St. Mary's. We can go ahead and get our bench in. So we're still trying to do that full-on hockey sub in year 2. Definitely want to keep it being a full 5-man rotation in-out.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
We're going to pressure the catch. Back off of it now. Kick into that 2-3. And so far, defense looks good. Paulus Morauskas, by the way, no real use in this offense so far, as Josh didn't get an open 3. I got lost. That's my fault. I'm not going to blame the 2-3 on that one. That was entirely my fault for ball watching. Now we're back on offense. Nice move. Getting to the rim, McRae. Actually, that was Smiley. We've seen this before, where the backups can come in and actually make things happen. We'll settle into this 2-3 zone. Give up a wide open 3 to Mikey, and I think that's it. We've got to back out of the 2-3. It's not working. Okay. We'll go to man-to-man. 3-2 now is our plan C, I would say. Where we will go to it, I think, if we need to. Call for another post up. It's got nothing going. Get this one outside. Parker for 3. Can't knock it down. Oh, man.
With nobody around, he still couldn't convert.
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
Catches it.
Dylan Shaw, another open 3. This time he misses, though. He is human after all. We're going to get this into Parker. And he can't get off the block at all. Posey. And that gets blocked. Dent gonna take this all the way to the hole, and he makes it. Really nice contact layup. I'm just not feeling this. Parker's too far outside there. Oh, he knocks it down, though. Okay, we force another timeout from St. Mary's. And if I can keep this thing within 10 points at half, I think we'll stay in the game. If not, we'll probably sub out of it.
Number 45 inbounds the ball. About 3.5 minutes.
Dent pushing down the floor. This is what I'm scared of right here. McKeever, we have to double him. Morauskas gets the touch on the block, and Morauskas, #1 player on the team, has not been a part of the offense at all. They haven't even tried to focus him. This one goes into him. He's passing out to Liam Campbell, and it's missed. So we are off to the races once again. Trying to take this inside. It's not going to happen. Get that back outside. And that gets blocked, I think. Oh, we get the rebound, though. Posey trying to take Morauskas down on the block. It's not going to happen. Parker open 3. Can't knock it through. Okay.
got a little over anxious.
There's just so much length and strength on this St. Mary's team. Morales gets open shot, and Liam Campbell does not miss the mid-range in his second try. Looking unlikely that we'll be able to keep this game within... Ooh, that little hezzy step. Okay. Posey for 3. He also misses. I mean, I'm going to have to take the open threes. That's a better shot than we're going to get at the rim. We just don't have any ability at the rim. Rory Hawk now shooting a 3. If that goes in, we're in deep trouble. It doesn't. Thankfully. Parker open 3. Knocks it through. We're at a 10-point game. And that's what we're going to keep doing. We're just going to take threes. I think we're going to take threes. If we're going to drive to the lane. If we can't get the 3, we kick it back in, we kick it back out, in, out, and just keep going. That's what I'm talking about. Wide open to the basket. 7-second offense. I'm trying to be like the Suns. And with our last point of emphasis, we're going to go defense once again. I don't think there's any hope to rebounding. I'm not even going to try on that. And they'll sub in Trent McLean. Dylan Shaw comes back in. So first chance to see Trent McLean in action. This will be pretty fun. A stretch 4. Who's in at number 4? Who is that? Roy Hawk. Okay. They just don't have his number right. What is he in real life? Number 8? I actually don't remember. We got Mikey currently running at the 1. And that shot's out. McKeever with the rebound. Gets swatted, though. 7'3", getting swatted. This one comes in range, trying to get in. Cannot do it. Ball gets poked away. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's run our offense. I think we got to try to get a post up. Quick post up. I like... Oh, okay. I didn't see the double team coming quickly enough. That was a really good play because... Oh, we get the ball back, though. And we have a chance to go 2 for 1. I say we want to try to get the ball in the rim with about 43 seconds left. Range. Knocks it down. It's an 8-point game. St. Mary's feeling the pressure right now. And we did get the 2 for 1 opportunity. So assuming we get the rebound here, or they make the shot, we should get the ball back. Yep, we'll get the last shot now. McLean out for 3, knocks it through. And that is what he can do. Very much a ranged sharpshooter at the power forward position. We're going to get this out. Range, taking it in. Gets some help. Get this one out. Castro. And he knocks the jumper down. Wow. Wasn't even trying to shoot there. I was trying to pump fake. So now we got to play to prevent them scoring with the last 6 seconds. If they do score, we're not staying in this game. If they don't score, we're staying in the game. Okay. I'd say that was a very successful first half. We'll see what the coach adjustments are for the second half. We're getting crushed on the offensive boards. We can play some bench players, but our best 5 can still manage through this one. Agreed. Find ways to get to the line, more free throws. Yeah, I mean, that's just not going to happen. I do think we need to double team McKeever in the paint. I think we need to pressure Shaw tight. I think we loose on Rory Hawk. Tight on Mikey Lewis. McLean also in the paint. We want to double him. Dent should also be tight pressure. Moralskis definitely needs to be doubled. Always, I would say. We haven't even seen anybody else. Also, Godwin Ellis, new recruit of theirs. Montas Uzanas. We haven't seen any of these players. This could get pretty scary here, but I think we stick with the man-to-man. It definitely did a lot better in that first half. O'Neal backing down. Get it out. Anderson, 3. No good. We got Mikey dribbling down. Can't get the steal, and Shaw gets the open layup. That is his 8th point. And now we're getting double teamed. Get this one out. O'Neal taking it in. Wide open. If you double, just know we're going to break that press.
Okay, thanks, Tracy. We'll see if they were listening.
Mikey's still running the point. No Josh Dent. So no traditional facilitator on the floor for them. We can maybe pressure their ball handling and passing ability right now. Potentially. Shaw on the block. Moralskis gets his first shot of the game and it goes through. And that's why I wanted to double him. That gets blocked. Took that into the trees. I should have kicked that out. That was such a bad shot. Open 3. Mikey. No, but we don't get the rebound. And now we're down 13. We need a big shot to quiet the crowd now. I'm going to call for a screen from our new big man. And that gets blocked. Okay. Range from 3. No good, and it's looking like we are on blowout watch now. Trying to pick Mikey's pocket. No dice. And that is a missed 3. That was 42. Who's 42? McLean. McLean's still out there. Oh, he's getting a lot of time then. We're going to try to post up again. Get it out. Open shot. Anderson for 3. Can't knock it through. Castro with the rebound, though. Can't get the putback. So Castro so far has not exactly lived up to his billing. And we are pretty much on, I would say, danger zone watch for sure. Double team on Moralskis. We're going to get a jump ball here. Nice. And that's why I want to double... Oh, we don't get the ball back, though. That's why I want to double team Moralskis. If they get the ball to him on the elbow, we can just collapse on him quickly and force him to make a good play.
Number 23 inbounds the ball. Number 42.
McLean, open, elbow shot. No, Moralskis offensive rebound. And he's fouled. Man.
Knocks down the first one.
Knocks them both through. What is that pass? Oh, what am I doing? I think if they score here, I'm going to have to say the game's probably over. We did our best. It was not nearly enough. Madlock holding to Lewis. McKeever inside. Okay, I'll go one offensive possession. If we don't score here, it's over. Down the lane, and yeah. I think we gotta call it. That was brutal. And the final score is 34-60, so if you adjust for 40 minutes, then that's 120 to 68. So hey, we put up 68 on them. They finished the game shooting 43% from 3, 89% or 88% from the free throw line. And they absolutely crushed us on the boards. Exactly what you would expect. So now we play Sanford. I think I'm going to sim through this Sanford game because I would like to get to the next week of recruiting. We play 2 Alabama teams this year. And that's an L to Sanford. Let's check on the recruits. And we no longer lead for Darryl Russell. I think we've got to do a visit at home for him. I mean, we just need anything we can get when it comes to this guy. We're really close on Vincent Reed, who has B potential. So I think we've got to try for him at least. And then we've got B plus potential on JC Bradley. We're the only offer for him though, so I think we can kind of take our time. B minus potential for Kim Joseph. We're also the only offer for him. So who has an offer? That's really the big question I have. Not a lot of players so far. It looks like Tommy Spears, somebody we're going to have to let go. We hadn't offered him a scholarship either, so that's no big loss. BJ Gosley, I'm not seeing this one come to fruition for us. I think that's probably going to be a lost cause. Let's email the juniors. I think we've got to visit Kim Joseph at home. I'd hate to burn a visit on one of my weaker charisma guys, but I think that's really the only option we have. We have one scholarship available. We've offered 5. B plus, that's still pretty good. I'm gonna offer a scholarship here. Actually, I'm gonna wait a week, I think. Okay, I think we've done everything we can now. What did I miss? St. Mary's beat our asses. That's pretty much it. It was close at halftime. And by close, I mean it was a 9-point game. I said if it was 10 or more, we would sim. It was 9 points. The second half started, and it just got worse and worse. So, who do I want to... Let's look at training here. Yeah, they have turned into monsters, unfortunately. So we can toggle exercises. I don't know exactly what this means. This week's already in progress. But this is all attributes. I can do specific things. Okay. So I can choose what they get better at. I haven't been doing this at all. And it shows you the progress to the next attribute. Okay. Castro. Probably just needs, no. How do I do this? The biggest ratings, I think he could do... Probably rebounding? Rebounding, strength maybe, and then... Close range? Yeah, definitely rebounding. Low post offense, low post defense, and then strength and vertical. Let's do that. Then how do I copy this? I mean, if I have to do this for every week, that's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll do that for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. That kind of sounds annoying. I'm not doing the drills either. Respectfully, that kind of stuff is just boring. We've got Southeast Louisiana, and we've got South Alabama. South Alabama's pretty good. So we're going to sim through this week as well. I want to get to this Belmont game. A win! A blowout win, too. Can we beat the Jaguars? No. We start the year 1-4. Get back to recruiting. I think we're close to getting... Man, I don't know if we can beat out Jacksonville State, though. Man, it's just so hard. Yeah, I don't think we can get him either. Reed, we're currently number 1 for. Joseph as well. We're close. Quentin Johnson, Cyril Dietrich. I think we're going to have to offer him a scholarship. And then Bradley. I can't have anybody visit this week. I guess because we don't have a game. That's not good. I just don't see it being very doable. Alright, let's sim this Belmont game as well. Another L. I think this is a season we're going to mostly just sim tonight. I don't know if I'm even going to play most of these games. We're just not very good. Howard. I think we can win this game. We do get a win. What tournament is this? Oh, this is the Liberty Bell Classic in the Palestra. So we're taking on Delaware for a chance to win a tournament. I mean, that would be pretty awesome. Be a first. Hey, we won a tournament. We won the Liberty Bell Classic. We beat Delaware. And now we get to this signing period where, I mean, if we don't have our guys ready to go, we're in trouble. And I see we actually take on Jackson State in conference, so we're already nearing conference play. I just don't think it's going to happen. We can visit Russell at home and phone him and email him. Most of these other guys I'm not too worried about. We can go ahead and get Reed, I think, in. Yeah, I think that one should be a lock. Joseph as well. I think we invite him to campus. It's going to take almost all of our points, but I think we have to. No, don't want to scout. Let's email everybody else. Alright, so that should be 2 recruits, or that should be 1 recruit we can get. Probably 2 total we'll get. And then... Do we know anything more here? B+ on JC Bradley. Would be really big if we could get him. We don't have the points, though. C+ on Cyril Dietrich. Gosley, maybe. It's just, I don't think we have a chance to get Gosley at all. We're out of time. Looking at the polls, it looks like St. Mary's currently is 7-0, so they have continued their success with their team that is pretty star-studded at this point. Team Unity is almost maxed. I think Mikey's the only one that doesn't, for some reason, have max game experience. Got 2 coaches on the floor, and their schedule so far has been pretty weak. Looks like Clemson was their only tough game. They went to overtime. They won that one. Somehow Campbell was able to get a home game out of them. That doesn't seem accurate. West Virginia, they also beat the brakes off of. They've got Syracuse that they beat, so fairly decent schedule so far. Looks like they pretty much settle into a weak schedule outside of that until they hit conference play. And it should be a pretty good conference for them this year. Looks like North Carolina, Houston also really good this year. Boise State in the top 10. And the other big ones, it looks like Josh Pastner and UNLV fit 14th. Michigan down there at 17th. And Creighton graces the top 25. Okay. I think we're going to learn a lot here. We're going to pivot. A win to start conference play, too. Recruit signing period has started. We don't lose anybody yet, I don't think. We're 100% for Darryl Russell. We might actually be able to get him. Any other offers? No, we're still alone. I'm really nervous to sim through this day. BJ Gosley signed with someone else. Darryl Russell signed with someone else. Our recruiting woes continue. That's brutal. Where is that? That's Georgia State. That was their logo in 2008. Jacksonville State. I remember that being their logo. The good news is nobody's offered anybody else. We've unlocked all their potentials, so everybody on this page is at least a C+, if not higher. Everybody here is a pretty solid player. We can go ahead and phone read. That gets him to 99. Joseph is still kind of in the wings, but we'll go ahead and do that. Thompson, I'd like to scout before I commit to him, I think. So we'll get that in. I'll email him, though. I'll email everybody here. Bradley, for sure, we want to visit him in home. I think Bradley's like the next big guy we want. 10th place, 7th place, and 6th place. So these aren't so bad. Okay, so we can project that we'll probably get 2 of these players. Past that, Bradley's the next one I want. Maybe we can pull him in. It's going to be tough to say for sure. And I still don't want to offer Quimont Johnson a scholarship yet. So I think I need to add 2 more JUCO players is what I'm probably going to do. No interested teams for 4-star Daryl McClinton? Okay. What? Not gonna happen for Todd Teague. And then... Can we pull anybody here? Maybe Chad Haney? 3-star? Kind of just pick up people's trash, I think. Okay, I think that's everybody. Yep. I do also want to take a look at how many players do we have? 14, so I can add 1 more player. Maybe start taking a look at another. Do we have any medium, low? Okay, so any. We'll sort, and then I want to do any 5 stars. Can we jump in on any of these 5 stars? Probably not. What about 4 stars? No, probably not that either. What about Jesus Vasallo from Puerto Rico? Can we look at him? Let's get him added to the target list. That'll be our next freshman we look to pick up. And yeah, let's keep going. This is the end of the recruiting period. We get any signings here? If we don't, that's not going to be great. Okay, we did not. Okay, we'll get it again. Chad Haney signed with someone else? Chad Haney? Why? Chad Haney, no. Oh, Quamont Thompson also has good potential. See, Jacksonville State's trying to get in on this guy too. Well, we're 100%, so we should be good on him. Kim Joseph also, we can go ahead and just phone call him. Email everybody. McClinton, this is another one that I think could be really impressive to get. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to phone call him, email him. Email everybody. Phone call everybody. We stand alone for all these players. JC Bradley's still the only one. I don't know now if we're going to be able to get him. That seems unlikely, unfortunately. Still nobody looking into Jesus Vasallo, though. Okay. I think we're still good. Let's go ahead and sim through another week. And I kind of just want to go through this season. If things start getting real good, then maybe I'll slow down. We are 5-5 on the year. Daryl Reed is unhappy. You should meet with him to boost his confidence. Players aren't content to ride the pine all year, and those that do are likely to transfer to another team. Okay, well, let's check on him. Yeah, he's red. He's injured. You're injured. That's why you're unhappy. Okay, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, come on. Thank you. My goodness. I mean, that's fine. Be unhappy all you want. Get through another week. Interesting off week here in conference play. Any games going on tonight? Oh, Baylor currently beating Arizona. Wow. Miami, Ohio, winning again. St. Louis losing to Dayton badly. Oh boy. Things are starting to get interesting for St. Louis, it appears. That's good for St. Mary's, though, so not upset about that. This can't be right. My YouTube says I have 49 concurrent viewers. I don't think that's accurate. Can anybody... I think that was bugged. Okay, well, I promise we'll get into another game. We've been simming here. This Furman game, we're going to kind of play them again. I want to see how we match up against them because last year we played them and we got absolutely run out of the gym. So I'd like to see if we can go ahead and contend with another Southern team. And let's just check real quickly on stats and then we'll get into a game. As now we have recruiting again. I just don't know if any of this is going to be doable. We're number 1 for Reed. I'll go ahead and email everybody. Number 1 for Joseph. Who were the other players that we wanted? JC Bradley really badly. I don't think that's going to happen, though. And Quamont Johnson. We'll try, though. We'll try for Bradley. Oh, I'm down to 0 points already. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, let's get into this. All right, Furman, here we go. Well, if you are here and you have liked the content so far, please leave a like. It definitely helps the channel. Please go ahead and comment too any suggestions you have for future series or feedback you have. I did drop a teaser for the new series I'll be releasing soon enough. That should have come out on YouTube posts or community, whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know if you're excited for that, though. Obviously, it's going to be something involving basketball. That's all I'll say so far. The trailer should be dropping later this week, hopefully. I should be able to work on it a lot on Thursday. Hopefully have it up Friday. And I lose my 3rd jump ball of the season. That is insane. I really struggled with the jump balls so far. Alright, we are running that 2-3. In this game, we're going to... Okay, well, that was bad rotation for me. That was a really slow rotation. Gonna get down the lane. Didn't like what I saw there. This one goes in Castro, and he gets blocked. Did he get blocked or did the rim block him? I'm not really sure. The backboard, like, that was just a terrible shot. All right, settle into that 2-3. Kind of just ball watching right now. I'm not playing well. That's definitely the #1 issue we have. I like the matchup we had, though, so let's go ahead and try to get it back into Castro. Catches it way out on the block. We're going to get this out. Range for 3. Long ball. Can't get it. Castro with the board. Can't get the putback, though. Boy, vey. Anyway, yeah, this is not the only basketball series I'll be doing here soon. We do have a new one coming out. And for long-time loyal subs, the name of the series will be Prodigy. That's our ball. So I'm very excited to go ahead and debut Prodigy. The pilot episode, trailer, what have you, will be a little shorter. And then we'll have the real thing. Man, that was a good trap. Alright, I want to get it back. Oh, that was close. Castro cannot score. He's right at the rim. There we go. Tie game. My goodness. I've got Holland. I don't know how the Twitch side of things is doing. I don't know if YouTube is accurate, though. That is wild if that's correct. Got the big on his hip. Out Anderson. It's a long 2, but he does get it through. And we take a lead. If we could get this win in-game, that would be really awesome. I want to try to feed Castro, too. I think he's got the ability to really be a star on this team. And this is why I'm running the 2-3 into Furman. I don't think they have a lot of great shooters on their team. That's probably one of their better ones, though, and it's a wide open 3. Might have to kick over to a 3-2, depending on how things go. Let's get it into Castro again. Not liking what I'm seeing here. Reed, though, doesn't have any shooting ability. Castro wide open, missing shots, man. He's wide open at the rim. That's like his 3rd straight missed wide open shot. Not exactly good. Another open shot for Thomas, and yeah, we've got to switch out of this 2-3. Even in this game, I think it's just too hard to find a team you can actually beat with the 3-2. Or 2-3. We'll go more to a Jim Boeheim. Was he running 3-2 to end his career? I think he was. Wide open shot. Come on, Castro. Put back. Thank you. I mean, yeah, he hasn't made a lot of shots, but he's got 3 offensive boards. He's been able to collect his own misses. O'Neal, wide open. High game. The pressure, man. This is what we wanted to see. Almost get another steal. Oof. Now we go into that 3-2. So this should be a lot harder for them to shoot 3s on. Get a steal. That's exactly what we want. Down the fast break. And the jam. That's Madlock at the rim. Oh, and this is in McKeven Pavilion again. I forget we're doing the Shamrock Classic. I wish they'd bring back the Shamrock Classic. I think it's such a fun idea of McKeven Pavilion hosting a tournament. Almost get another steal, but we do get the rebound. Gonna kick this one out. Isaiah range. And can't dribble in. Okay, this is where things kind of slow down again. We're going to get this one in. Castro. And look at this. I mean, taking the long mid-range shot and no good. And then we get the foul. I need to adjust my foul settings.
Number 13 inbounds the ball. They're playing a 3-2 zone. Your big men have to be alert.
Really pleased with our defensive intensity so far. That was almost another steal. Nice contested two, and we don't get the board. Nice block, though, and we do get that one. That was not the shot I wanted to take. That was not the shot I wanted to take, man. I forget you can't flick the stick to do dribble moves. That's circle and triangle only. And R2, I think. Open shot, Holland for three. The zone sometimes, maybe I'm misunderstanding it. Maybe it's more like match coverage in football. I thought 3-2 zone was pretty straightforward, but open shot, Anderson for three, answers right back. It's another 2-point lead for the Hornets. Okay. I think I got to stay with the team for what, 2-3 years before I can go to a new team. Which is obviously fine. I mean, I don't mind staying at Alabama State for a while. I don't know if I'm going to pull another, you know, Dynasty-esque staying there for my whole career. We'll see. In O'Neal, get this one out. Castro. He's going to back him down. Get it out. Range. Three, knocks it through. If they weren't, they're kind of stacking the paint. Otherwise, Castro would be, I'd be sticking with him because I think he's got the matchup down low. If he can just make the shots. All right, let's get back into this normal 3-2. Oh, gambling on a steal. I mean, I don't mind that. I'd rather gamble on the steal every time. Nice layup. Offense is flowing right now. Holland not got anywhere to go. Has to get it across the timeline. They take a timeout. And we're going to go with the backups. Except we're going to have to run Posey at the 4, I'm afraid. And I guess Range is going to have to stay in at the 2. Don't really have a whole lot of options. Posey at the 4, 5. This is going to be pretty rough.
You don't want to make it worse by playing too soon. Great pass.
Immediate paint touch. Missed the shot. Didn't get their own board, though. Yeah, rebounding something I really need to improve on this team. It's kind of the first big thing I want to do. Right now, we're run and gun. I think I'd like to get to a crash the glass style eventually. It's just not there yet. Oh, that was a bad pass. That was a terrible pass. Can we get down and play defense in time? Nope. And we're down now. Dribbling into his shot, missing the shot. Parker wide open. Okay. Got to find a way to survive with the starters not on the floor. Oh, I was not paying attention. That was wide open. Nice rebound, though. Parker, get this one out. McRae in. Wide open. Layup at the rim. It's another 1-point game. And we're getting on the ball. Smiley going to try to pressure this. Can't do it. Still can't do it. I am liking the speed of this 3-2 zone. It might actually be better than I was thinking. Okay. Okay. Range. Probably a little tired at this point. In fact, I want to go ahead and get the starters back in, but then keep McRae in at 2. Whoa, look at the matchup out there. Parker Look at the size. Ooh, drills the post fadeaway. And they need a timeout. Now let's keep McRae in. Go back to our starters now. And with a minute 47, we're going to go defense. I think that's good. I gotta check one thing here. I feel like something's wrong because now it's saying 60 concurrent viewers. I don't know if I think that's accurate. I don't know if I'm being botted or something. I guess if we do have a legitimate 60 viewers here, I would like to see 30 likes. Can we get 30 likes on this video? Or this stream? What are we up to right now? I actually don't know where you find that information. That's funny. Yeah, if we could get to 30, if there's a legitimate 60 people here. Oh, I got my pocket pick though. Anderson down low, 1 like. Okay, well, I don't know if YouTube's bugging out. Rebound, open, elbow, missed. Another offensive board, and the foul. All right, tie game. I mean, we have fought hard in this game, though. Nice layup, though. McRae. I think we can get range back in, too. Ooh. We're hot. All right, 2 for 1. We've already missed that opportunity, unfortunately. Let's get it out. McRae wide open. Can't give us the 5-point lead. Oh, wide open. Doesn't take it, though. He settles for last shot, maybe? That's a good one. Got to get it down the court. Madlock at the buzzer. No, it rims out. We'll go into halftime with a 1-point deficit against the Paladins. Much better than last year. Last year was definitely not so close. We aren't crashing the offensive glass. We're getting killed. We can play some bench players, but our best 5 should play. Our defenders cannot keep up with number 2. Change the matchup. Our offense is harmless in the paint. We're not making shots down there. I'm not sure I'd agree with that. We can look to double team, though. Personally, I don't think we do need to double team anybody. Number 2, it says. We can play tight on him. I mean, what's the score? Who's kind of killing us from their team? Yeah, Thomas. We'll play tight on Thomas. Otherwise, I'm pretty good with the 3-2. I think 3-2 has been an excellent defense for us.
We're ready to begin the second half.
Madlock's in the game. Everybody's 100, so we're good.
Anderson inbounds it to start the second half.
Is that their big or their
Number 1 skips it to the wing. Poked loose.
Oh my gosh, what, he just fell down.
Let's check in with Tracy Wilson.
During halftime, I talked with the head coach. He told me that he felt his team caught some bad breaks, but they were going to stick to the game plan. Coach said that even though his starters had
Wide open shot, man. Where is the defense? Doesn't matter. We get it, though. Down the court. Range. Madlock 3. Open. Can't knock it down. Rebound O'Neal. We'll get it out. Castro, who has not exactly been...
Bounces it to the right wing. Anderson backs him down.
Picked off.
Stolen by number 13. The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Open shot. It misses. Wow.
Was missed by Thomas.
Okay.
About the hustle of the little guys. Pulling it away
Can I get us to clear out? I don't know what this Anderson for 3 knocks it through. Man, I can't talk. I don't know what we're doing here though. We're kind of just all sitting in the paint, you know. It's not very good spacing. Gotta stop saying, you know. All right, 3-2. We're gonna set up a 3-2 again. Wide open Holland. Who's on him? Who's watching these guys? Another offensive board. Oh my gosh, I got obliterated by the screen. Out again. That's blocked. We can't get the board. This defense, though, is hounding. That's a contested shot. We finally get the board. My goodness. Our team defense has been fantastic so far. There we go. Okay. Astro. Can't make the shot. What are you playing this on? Welcome, Jamie Crazy. I am playing this currently on RPCS3. It's the PS3 emulator for PCs. And I do have the disc. I actually do have the PS3 disc. I bought it back in 2017, I want to say, at GameStop for like $40, $45. Open shot. Thomas. No good. Can't get a board. And that'll miss 2. Oh. So yeah, I did get the ISO pulled in. That's a bad shot. That is a terrible shot. But yeah, I'm playing this on the PC. I don't even think my PS3 works anymore. That's going to be a foul. Originally, I tried playing with the 2K8 Reborn mod or whatever it is. I wasn't a huge fan of that. It breaks a lot of the teams where if you're in a game against that team, they're just invisible. All the players. So I wasn't really willing to deal with that. 1-point game now. Anderson open, long range, 2 knocks it down. The pump fakes have been lethal in this game. Yeah, how's everybody's night going though? I think that's out of bounds. That's our ball. I think so far we've been doing a lot better than I expected we would in this season. Most of it's simulation. The 2 games we played, we've gotten blown out in. But I think we've made some good adjustments. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was a terrible shot. Another offensive board, though, for Castro, who is getting doubled. Anderson, long 2. Not going to knock it down. They're settling into a zone themselves. So that's going to be hard for us to shoot out of. I actually like that adjustment with how much we played through our big. They can't get a shot to go in, though. This is going to range. Didn't want to take that shot. I wanted to pass out of it.
They still have a 3-point lead. Thomas passes.
That's good D. That's really good D. I mean, they get the board. Yeah. End of the day, they're going to get second chances. Unfortunately, we just don't have the team that can rebound over them. Yeah, they're in this 2-3 zone. Can we spread out at all? What is this offense we're running? Thank you. Get out. Anderson, open 3. Can't shoot our way out of the zone. That's what we're going to have to do, though. I mean, that 2-3 is going to eat us alive if we can't shoot out of it. And there's a score. Looks like Furman back on top. Try to pick and roll. It's not going to work, though, into the zone. Everybody's spread out. What is this offense? Can we... Is there any way I can get us to, like, actually space out at all? Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Open 3. Gosh, they can't score. I thought he would bite on the pump. Okay, looks like they're back in man-to-man, so we're gonna
Backs in. Anderson catches it.
repost.
Castro, baseline jump.
Mid-range can't go through for Castro. I'm not sure how to score through, like, up and under. I don't really know how to do post moves.
Pass down low. Thomas.
Another miss, though.
Long one. They're still up.
We're certainly contending. It's just range 3? No good.
Misses the three-pointer.
The same thing that Furman is experiencing, we also are experiencing.
It up. Reels it in.
Neither team can put the ball through the hoop right now.
Passes way down court. Number 21.
Oh my gosh, and then I'm throwing turnovers on the other end.
The D was really waiting for him there. That's how you do it.
Open 3, Thomas. Still can't make it. Down the court. Range. Take this one in. Layup is good. It's a 1-point game with 3 minutes left. And we finally get to set up our pressure defense.
Downs the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the second half.
They quickly break that, though.
Leads him in.
Nice find and one. And that's 4 fouls on Castro. That is 4 fouls on our big man. We're going to play our team for the rest of the first half or second half. I don't think anybody's sitting. I mean, energy levels are pretty low.
Crossover. Perimeter. Castro. Beats it to the right wing.
Anderson for 3. Pumps, shoots, misses.
The Paladins still
This is going to come down to the wire. And I think I might have messed up by leaving my starters in. I think we got to put the bench in now.
Thomas takes it up and
Yeah, timeout. Timeout.
12 points and he leads all in scoring.
It's a 4-point game. I need the bench to come in. Can they give us a minute of solid play? Can we get the game back to a 2-point game with a minute 30 left? Then I put my starters back in.
Parker inbounds the ball.
That's all I'm asking for.
Parker has it down low.
Right at the rim. That's a good start.
He's 2 for 3 for the game.
Oh, almost got the steal. He's down on the court. Is he hurt? Oh, he's back up. He's back up. I thought we hurt him. I mean, that's how we got to win. That's how we got to win. I'm not against it. A steal? No. Oh, I thought we got a steal. It's a free 3. Oh, the 50-50 gamble. I'm caught watching the play, not playing the game. McRae at the rim. That's a foul. Okay.
Instead, he'll go to the line.
That's pretty good.
He gets it.
Yeah, ruthless. Here I am thinking we finally get a good break our way.
Gets the second.
No such dice.
Number 30.
Let's get the starters back in on the next sub, though. And I think if I can get this down... Okay, they're going to take a timeout.
They're in front by 3
In that case, I'll stay with the backups.
in the game.
No point of emphasis. Now what I'm going to do, though, is go ahead and do starters, and then we'll do a point of emphasis on our next time in the game.
Number 13.
Oh, I got that. I thought for sure I got that.
Holland hands it off.
Nice. Castro's in the game for some reason. Madlock. Oh, our starters are in the game. It subbed them all in. I don't know why. Pull up Castro. Pick and roll. That's a really good pick. Wide open. Madlock to the rim. It's a 1-point game with a minute 47 left. And I need the defense to be at full.
47 left in the game. Number 21 got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor. 1:46 left in the game.
I think we have fouls to give. I'm not actually sure.
House.
Oh, the steal. Range. Down the court. For the lead. And he misses the dunk.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
To this crowd.
That's a bad shot. Okay, okay. Let's get down across the timeline and then take a timeout.
The Hornets will take a timeout. They're down by 1:12 left in the game.
The go-ahead dunk with 1:30 left, and then the rushed shot on their end. Oh my gosh. It looks like everybody's pretty healthy energy-wise, though, so I think timeouts, I guess, have a really big impact on that. We can stick with what we got. 1:12 left. I kind of want to try Castro on the block here. Out. Open. You're kidding me. He stepped out of bounds. Oh my gosh.
They've got to communicate a little bit better out there so they don't have any more passes like that one.
Complete blundering to end this game, in which that's 2 wide open shots we've now not either taken or missed. Another timeout. So our guys are going to be basically full energy? No? Okay. Remember, Castro is playing with 4 fouls, so anything going to overtime would not be beneficial for us there. Wide open 3, that could be the dagger. It's a miss. Castro with the board. And we've got numbers? No? Okay. Slow it down, slow it down. Call for a pick. Castro, he's been really good at that. That's a nice pick. Inside. Castro with the lay-in. Dunk the ball, man. Dunk the ball, please. It's a 1-point game. Biggest thing is, too, we for sure can get last shot. If we play good defense here, if we give up an open 3 here, if we turn the ball over here, what a sequence. You know, the CPU, they found a way. Oh, we're not gonna pressure. Okay, we're not gonna half court trap.
The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their...
Hang on. Why are we not half court trapping? Full court trap. This is a legitimate blown game right here. Where's the trap, man? Do I have to select? Like, I can't select all the traps.
The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
You gotta be joking me. Ball's going through my body. Alright. Miss one. First one's good. Second one's good. A 4-point game. There is no shot that can tie the game. Range, open 3. Can't knock it down. That's going to be the game, unfortunately. We'll foul again. But I think we choked this one away, it's safe to say. Okay. 3. Range knocks it through with 0.8. You've got to be kidding me. That is insult injury. No. And they get the ball out. That was probably one of the best games I've seen us play, and we didn't even win it. Anderson with 10 points. Castro finished 3 for 11. He did have 10 rebounds. I think like 5 or 6 of those were offensive too. Like, he was really, really good, except for putting the ball in the hoop. Total for the game, we shot better than them. 44% to their 37. They shot better from 3, but at the end of the day, it came down to 8 turnovers to 5, and the rebounds were honestly even. Like, we did a really good job rebounding the ball. It's just, at the end of the day, you got to hit shots, and they hit 3s, and we didn't. Okay. We take on Howard again. They're in this tournament, too. Raul Reed injures his shoulder. I thought he was already injured. We beat Howard. Who was in the other side of that bracket? I'm curious. Portland. Portland played in the McKeon Pavilion packet. Not packet. Tournament. Well, how are we doing on the recruiting trail? Vincent Reed, still #1 for him. Kim Joseph, looks like we're going to for sure be able to win him. Quamont Johnson, I'm not so sure. It's going to be close. Dietrich as well, I think we can win. I will visit for Thompson. Daryl McClinton, it's going to be tough on him. He's a 4-star, though. I mean, if we could land a guy like that, if nobody looks into him. How are we doing here? 7th place, 7th place, 10th place? I feel like that's pretty good. Around the NCAA, looks like St. Mary's 14-0 on the year. Granted, their schedule got really easy. They played Chattanooga, Bryant, and now they get into the teeth of their conference play. Gonzaga's doing really well this year, so that'll be a tough one for them. Let's go ahead and sim this week. Prairie View, another win. Grambling, another win. I don't even know what emailing does. We've got 100 points. We're leading on Kim Joseph. JC Bradley's almost a guarantee we're not going to get him. Quamont Johnson and Daryl Dietrich are the only two I think remaining that we can actually get. I don't think we need to invite Quamont Johnson. I'm just worried if somebody else offers to him. He was a B-. Yeah, Bradley's the one I really regret missing on, but I just don't think there's any chance we have of getting him. This is going to be 85 points. That's going to be 95 points, though. And then we miss out on the ability to recruit these guys at all. So I think we're going to pass on that this week. We're going to scout this guy's game, though. And that takes all our points. Texas Southern, we win. Hey, it's 9-6 on the year. This team is winning. Another win. Oh my gosh. 10-6. Maybe I should just never play another game. Bethune-Cookman, I mean, we're a lot better than them on paper. I think I'm just going to email Joseph from now on. I don't think there's any reason to go ahead and do a max scout on him. Clinton definitely could use a visit. I mean, I got to try to get him to 100. Bradley, is there any hope? I don't think so. I think we do that right there. Another win, 11-6 on the year. This team is the team of destiny, it appears. Arkansas, Pine Bluff, another win. Wow. Mississippi State's about to hit 100, but they haven't offered him. They have not offered him. Oh no, Vincent Reed we fell for. That's what I was worried about. That is definitely what I was worried about. I was wondering if that was possible, and it turns out it definitely is. That's pretty rough. Alabama A&M, our rivals. We win again, 13-6. Can we lose this year? Yes, we can. 3-point loss, Texas Southern. Now the question is, can we get back on top for Vincent Reed? I don't know if we can. We could scout his game, phone him. I mean, at this point, I got to do whatever I can to get him, I'd say. We'll go ahead and do that for Daryl McClinton. Got 50 points. Okay. Alcorn State. Daryl Reed is unhappy. I'm not going to meet with him. You're injured. Of course you're unhappy. Who wants to be injured? Who's happy about being injured? Another win, a 100-point game. 14-7 Alabama State. Let's get to Bethune-Cookman. Yeah, we're still second for Reed. We've scouted him fully. I don't see it happening. I feel like we've lost him now. I didn't know that could happen, and I don't know if I even could have done anything about it, to be honest. Okay, I don't think scouting has any impact on their desire to come to our universities. We're not going to do that anymore. 6th place, 6th place, 6th place. Means it's still doable. Anybody that we can have visit? Lamont Thompson. Might as well. And who do we want to put more of the points into? Dietrich, maybe? Thompson? Another win? We've lost one game in like 10 games. Rambling. This is the toughest one of the year. We take an L. Alright, 15-8. This is a good place to stop, kind of think about things. Let's see around the NCAA polls. It looks like St. Mary's lost a game. They're 24-1, number 1 in the country. They beat Santa Clara. They beat BYU. They beat Gonzaga at the Kennel. Their only loss on the year came to BYU in the Marriott Center, nonetheless. And look who's number 2 again. Look who's number 2. Darius Acuff Jr., DJ Wagner, Carter Knox, another really good Arkansas team. And these two teams look like they're going to be slugging each other to end the year again. Look at standings. We're 11-2. We currently lead the conference by, what is that, 2.5 wins? However many that is. Look at recruiting. I mean, we're still leading for, or we're in there for McClinton at least. Kim Joseph. Lamont Thompson. Have him visit. Could try to have Dietrich visit as well. I think I'm going to do Lamont Thompson, though. I got to lock him up. Bradley, there's just no way. Let's do it again. Triple header this week. We take a win against Prairie View by a lot. Florida A&M, historically pretty bad. Well, we take a loss to them. Jackson State, win. 17-9 on the season. And we are still leading on McClinton. If I can somehow pull off McClinton, that would be amazing. Hey, Quamont Thompson, we're still not leading for. I think I'm just going to phone call everybody. Play through one more week. Take an L2 Southern rematch with Florida A&M. W. Darrell Reed is unhappy. Let's meet with him. Why not? 18-10. And still topping the polls, St. Mary's. Bubble Watch. Are we... There's no way we're on here, right? No. What are we currently? The projected 16 seed? Yeah, we're a 16 seed. We'd play UK, which wouldn't be terrible. There are worse teams we could play. And we're ahead 2 games with 2 games to play. Gosh. We're gonna have to invite him to the campus, I think. At this point, just to try to get him. This is insane. How is Tennessee Tech able to keep up with him? Excuse me. Okay, and I think I want to sim this first game here. This is Alabama or Alcorn State. We lose. Okay. That was kind of my next question is now where does that put us? That puts us a half game ahead of Florida A&M. Florida A&M who has to play Grambling and Texas Southern. So they have to win both of those games, I believe. No, if they won one game, we'd be tied. I don't know how that works. We'll find out, I guess. Let's sim the Arkansas Pine Bluff game and win, win, win. We do. Which means 15-5. Grambling lost. We are the #1 seed going into the conference tournament. At 19-11. Coach a team to a conference championship. I can't believe that in year 2. I really wasn't expecting that. And I know I didn't play many of those games. We only played like, I think 5 games. But I just wanted to get through the season a little faster. Okay, so recruiting's not available until after. We're at 79% for Daryl McClinton. Still behind for Vincent Reed. Leading for Quamont Thompson. Leading for Kim Joseph. We'll probably lose Bradley, and I don't know if we can even get Cyril Dietrich, but we'll worry about that later. Standings first. Polls. St. Mary's 29-1. Looks like they're primed to do it again. Gonzaga got beat again. That's funny. Their last game's against Pepperdine, and Arkansas, again, right behind them. I mean, that is awesome to see. I don't know if the Bubble Watch will show my team. Not that I think we'd be in it. Can I see RPI? Yeah. So, St. Mary's actually 5th in RPI. They might not even get the #1 overall seed. Where are we at in RPI? Probably not high, because most of the teams we played have not been very good. So, RPI is 25%. Your record. So we are, I think, like 600% on the season. So, you know, 25 times 600. Yeah, okay, 131. That's not bad. That's certainly not bad. Bracketology still has a second or 16 seed, but we would play potentially UNLV. I would not mind playing UNLV in our first round. I mean, that's definitely a more winnable game, I'd say. And we will play in the first round of the SWAC tournament. TBD. We will play Texas Southern or Bethune-Cookman. Okay. We will be playing Texas Southern. I think we'll start off the next stream with that, and they're fairly solid, but I mean, they lost a lot of games this year. They still have Jones. I can't remember his first name. But we have to win. Are we in the quarterfinals? We have to win 3 games to make our first ever March Madness. And I'll be playing all those games. I'm not simming any of our postseason games. But that'll do it. I should have been saving. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Again, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. I think that's where I will call it today.